Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of this Golden Lap playthrough. Now, LeBron Racing is riding high, winning its last race at the Belgian Grand Prix. We're feeling pretty good. Our top driver, Bauer, is second overall in the standings, and we're on our third second driver of the year, and he's in P28 overall, but we're not really worried about him. So I referenced in the last episode that we had to do some thinking. Obviously, we need to make a splash. We're stuck in third overall in the standings. We have some money. And the real question came down to whether we should do some homegrown innovation in the form of like building another engine, building a new chassis, or taking the easy way and committing corporate espionage against our highest rated opponents. And I choose to spy. So we want to do some chassis work. I don't want to tamper. I don't want to tamper with anything, but I would like to get a really high-rated chassis. Their highest rated chassis looks like it's 2779, which would be far and away better than anything we have. Now, the risk is that if we miss it, we get fined standings points, which isn't great because we're in a tough championship fight with Chapman, and seeing as our second driver never finishes the goddamn race, we've just been hemorrhaging points throughout the course of the season. We are coming up near the end of the year, though, so I think if we get caught, the season may be a wash. We're 70 points behind Enzolini anyway, so I don't think we're going to be winning the Constructors, so I think we can steal this chassis, and even if we get caught, it's okay. Hey, it was a success. Let's go. Corporate espionage always works. You suck, stupid Italians. That was our only... That's the end of our spies for the year, though. So we'll put that on our number 1 car. Put that on our number 2 car. We don't have enough to build any new components. But we are sitting much prettier with this top car, and Bauer may be more consistently able to fight for wins. Like we got a win in that last race because of a good strategy, but I don't know if that's like the call every single time. So I don't know. We will should I? No, we're going to save a little bit of money because we have a little bit of money coming in. 11, 13 bucks if we pit 3 times and finish in the top 4. So I think we're ready to go. This looks like a power and handling track. Long straightaways, flowing. Actually, it might be a power and steering track, which would be nice. But I think we're just going to have to wait and see. It's all going to come down to the weather, especially with this death chance and weather chance. It's going to be a rainy session, but I think we can get our first run on softs and we'll be okay. Looks like there actually may be a time in the middle of the session. You know what? We're just going to send them out on softs. It'll be fine. We'll send everyone out on softs. It'll be fine. I think we can actually... Bauer, I know, can run on softs the entire session because he gets a benefit when running... He gets like a plus stat when running on slick tires in slightly damp conditions. So if we can make it to this rain, I actually think we'll be okay. I mean, we have like 2/3 of the best car on the grid right now underneath of our top driver. So if we're able to get him a good lap, we actually might be okay. I mean, we're the first people, so of course this is going to be a purple lap. We'll be the first people to set a time, but Moretti is not matching our time. So that's an in lap. We're 5 seconds clear of our teammate. That's how much those upgrades are worth. And we're 1.5 seconds clear of our championship rival. So that's good. At least I think that's good. We'll have to do some tuning and see. I think this might be a handling and power. I think this is a handling and power track. So that's what we're going to go with. Power first. Send them back out on the softs. Get them turned around. It's a relatively short lap, so if we're able to get the cars turned around quickly, that will be very helpful to the overall efficiency of the session. Especially because it looks like the track is going to be a little too wet at the end because it'll be actively raining. But if we can get 6 qualifying runs in, come on, get out ahead. Oh, super clean track. Let's go. Incredibly clean track. Even Wright's on a good lap. Or at least he claims to be on a good lap. I'm yet to see him put together a good lap. In this being his second race, he's been just a nightmare. Granted, he was free, so that explains the nightmare. All right, he jumps up to 4th, which is good. We're still 1.5 seconds clear of our championship rival. That extra run, I'm amazed. Basically, the entire grid lost a run compared to us. The good news about them being so far apart on pace is Moretti's about to set the fastest lap of the session. God damn it. Cool. Yeah, he's going to go green by... Nope. So Moretti goes purple by a second. But he must have had a good lap. Like a good focus lap. Bauer's on his out lap. He's going to get stuck behind people, which is awful. Oh, he's just stuck behind people, which stinks. If he can set a go. Ooh, purple. I did not expect a purple first sector out of him. And a purple set. Whoa. Are we on for a good lap here, actually? Like an actual fight for pole? We are 1.16 clear of Moretti for pole at about the 1/3 mark of the session. Now let's see if Wright can jump up a little bit. He's in P4. And he's in P4. Yeah. So that's good. Let's get Bauer in. Let's get him tuned. And we got a gold tune on his power, which is really good. Let's see if we can up the steering a little bit. This is a flowy track, so I feel like steering would be important. All right. Let's get Wright turned around, get him tuned up and back out there. Oh, that just... Oh, well, we're going to overtune no matter what. So I think I may just leave that one there, actually. I'm just going to leave it. Like, it's not a gold tune, but, like, I don't have a choice. I'm either screwed or completely screwed. Sponsor challenge, perform 3 pit stops in a single race. That's fine. Almost every dry race has been at least 3 pit stops. Moretti goes purple, but Bauer is in clear air. So let's see how he responds up. That's a white first sector. He's 0.08 back. And a white middle sector. So he's not improving. He got hung up somewhere. So it looks like he's not going to improve at all. Yeah, he does not improve. Which is very unfortunate. Wright is improving. Wow, this midfield is getting a little gummed up. I had something stuck in my... Oh, Wright jumps up to P3. He's still 4 seconds behind. But it's something. All right. Bauer's out. He's got to make up 0.08 of a second over the course of a lap. And Wright needs to make up 4 seconds over the course of a lap. You know, on today's episode of Things That'll Never Happen. Hey, there we go. We got that gold tune. It reset, which is awesome. I very much am happy about that. But yes, on today's episode of Things That'll Never Happen, Wright being able to make up a 4-second qualifying deficit. That's just not happening. All right, Bauer, get past Lavera. I need you to get past him. Nope, that's another wasted run. That's unfortunate. And Moretti's going to go faster. Yeah, that's tough. That was a tough run. Like, we're right there. Granted, the lead is about to get extended. Yep, it's about a half a second now. Like, we're there. We're right there. But, like, come on, man. Wright is at least keeping it competitive, which is good, up in P4. Wow, this backup driver is just not hitting it. All right, so I should be able to gold tune the steering after this run. Which would be good. And then I can take a run at more gold tuning. I lost a little bit of time in the pits. I was not the most efficient in that stop. Let him sit there for a while. All right, looks like I may have put Bauer out into a little bit of a gap. Maybe? Perhaps? Get out, get out. All right, cool. We put him into a gap. That is awesome. He's got nothing but clear air. If I don't... Oh, that's a purple. Come on. Push, 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 push. That's another purple. This is like the fastest the car is going to be. Fastest the track's going to be all session. And we go to P1 by 3/4 of a second. What a lap. Oh, my God. Wright's got 2 greens. And he's up to P4. 3/10 clear when Moretti sets his answer lap. And we get to do more tuning. We maybe get... All right, that's another gold tune. So maybe Bauer will get two more runs in qualifying. If we get him turned around quickly. It's weird. We send Bauer and Wright out at the same time at the start of every session, and they always seem to finish the session like a lap apart. There we go. Like, I don't know how that happens, but they always seem to finish a half a lap apart. We're on our 7th run of qualifying. Bauer also found himself a nice gap again. I would really like it if he would extend his pole time a little bit. And he looks like he's on track to do so with another purple. Purple through the first sector. Purple through the second sector. And is he gonna... What's he gonna extend it? Wow, he put 1.2 seconds. A 1:11.15. That is a blistering lap time. All right, so the weather's coming in now. Wright's up to P4. I think that's the fastest the track is going to be. Now that the rain has started. But we're not in inters yet, so I think I could actually fire one more lap off on softs. And then this probably will be the last opportunity I get to tune this session. Well, it's 1 minute out each way. So it'll be close. Wright will not get another opportunity to tune. And I'd hope not, because he is struggling. It looks like all the lap times that are currently on the board are going to hold. Bauer comes out into a little bit of traffic, that little bit of traffic being his own teammate, who is horrible and on an out lap, but still goes purple in Sector 1. Don't get stuck behind your own teammate. Purple in Sector 2. Don't get stuck behind your own teammate. Just let him go. Good, you let him go. And Wright is in the zone. Just stay behind your teammate. Pick up the draft. He's gone green. He's going to go green again. That's awesome. And he's probably going to go green across the line. And he's going to stay 5th, which stinks, but... Come on. 3 gold tunes. 3 gold tunes for Bauer and the achievement. Let's go. That is amazing. Honestly, I'm just going to park him for the rest of the session. No need to risk the injury or risk the crash. Like, we are incredibly set. So I'm just going to leave Bauer parked. I don't think there's any way he can improve his lap time. I will maybe here. How about this? I'll send him out right at the end of the session. If it looks like Moretti is going to push the pace, I will send him out. You know what? I'll send him. It'll be tight, but I'll send him. Actually, there's really even no need. Like, there is no need to do this. I'm just going to let the session go. I'm going to let it go. That was Moretti's last run. And he's still half a second down. So I think I'm just going to let the session lapse. We're good. The only person that can pass is Loop. And he has just been this entire season. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. LaRose crashed, and so the session would have ended under the yellows anyway. Real smart choice, Ian. Real smart. Don't risk your driver's safety. You've already got pole. No reason to do anything dumb. Yay, pole position. Woohoo, I got pole. Thanks, team. That's my first time getting pole. That's crazy. I just got the achievement for it. All right, it's a rainy race. So I don't know how rainy, but P1 and P5. So it's inters to start for sure. Quickly transitioning to wets after 15 laps. So if I push it hard... Yeah, if I push it hard, we'll be fine. Yeah. And then I am 3.8 laps short off the rip. So I'll save a little bit of fuel in the middle stint. Yeah. Moretti partied a bit too hard. Awesome. That is spectacular to see. I am so happy to see that. When you're number one, right? Like, what this is in like the modern day F1 terms is I'm Lando Norris, and I just found out that Verstappen stayed up on his mega yacht until 4 a.m. on Saturday night before a race. So I'm feeling pretty good. As long as we get off to a good, solid start. Wright cannot possibly have a worse start than he did last race, so I'm feeling pretty good. And he's already kind of fallen down. Bauer, you are the fastest car on track by a mile in qualifying. So let's just keep that up. I really would love it if your teammate would get in on the fight, but that's asking a lot. You pulled a 1 second gap on the first lap. That's pretty solid. Let's turn the speed up a little bit. Oh yeah, you're gapping. And we've already got a yellow flag. That didn't take long. There's going to be a lot of crashes this race. I can feel it. So this extends us a smidge. I'm still targeting lap 12, I think, for our first pit stop. Actually, realistically, I'm targeting whenever the game recommends I put on the wet tires. Okay. I've gapped. I'm going to turn them down a smidge, save a little bit of fuel. If the gap falls below 3, I'll start pushing again. Okay, yeah, I'm going to start pushing again. I feel bad micromanaging the strategy like this, but like... Okay, where are we? Okay, we're still a little bit off, so I gotta be mindful of the tires and mindful of my fuel. Drop the fuel a bit, keep the tire wear up. Okay, they're not pushing hard, so I'll drop a smidge. I need to extend this stint. Oh, no. No, 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 no. You're in the lead. I just told you to slow down, man. Now I gotta deal with Wright this whole time. This guy's useless. All right. Damn it. That sucks. I'm going to have to get the strategy call right with a car that is vastly inferior. That is just awful, man. That's such bad luck. Because I've like money riding on finishing top 4, and I don't know if Wright can physically finish in the top 4. So I'm going to have to get this strategy call perfect. We're 1.8 laps short of the finish. All right, I think we go now. Do I want to do any repairs? That's going to add 6 seconds to my stop. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. Let's just go on to the wets. Yeah, I think we're hopping onto the wets at the right time. Oh, and we had a... This race just goes from bad to worse. A 13-second pit stop? Really? 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 Okay. We are so hosed. 1.6 laps short. I think we just need to settle in a little bit. In P12, we can't get past 11th. God, we were just way off the pace. I could go long, but like I'm just going to lose buckets of time. And it's just going to rain the entire race. I could just super stretch it and just try and get a pit stop advantage. I don't know. Like, I'm in 6th right now, which I guess is okay. I'm gonna push a little bit. We're half a lap short of fuel. We're about to get lapped. Like, we're getting lapped. That's great. We just got lapped. I don't, but right. I picked you up as a project driver, and you've gotten lapped in both races you've ran for us. So maybe it's time to cut you? I don't know. We'll think about it after this race. I would really like to get into the top 4. Drop the... Oh, now you can't get past Moretti. Bruh. Alright. It's fine. We're still okay on performance. Hey, oh, okay, red flag. Okay, I mean, I guess that takes some of the guesswork out of my strategy. But, like, red flags are never good. We are going to go onto the wets. We are going to repair everything because it doesn't matter because we're under red flag conditions. We're going to save all the fuel in the world. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. All right, we'll jump ahead. I'm going to have to trust Wright to get past a couple of cars on the restart, and he has yet to prove to me that he can do it. So I'm going to be hopeful that he can do it, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Like, should I be holding my breath? And away we go. You were in 6th. Come on, man. Just push. I'm letting you go all out, and you are just stuck. Hopelessly stuck in the midfield. Like, I always felt good about a top 4 finish because Bauer is always good for a top 4 finish when he doesn't slam it into a wall at 200 miles an hour. But with you right, I can never tell what driver I'm going to get. Like, part of me wishes I had... Who crashed? Hostler. Okay, cool. At least we're going to get some money for doing 3 pit stops, because this is going to take a bunch of stops. We're burning up our tires a lot more than everybody around us. But I guess that's just kind of part of it. Like, we have to push the pace so hard because this car is comparatively just terrible. All right. Green, green, green. There, we were able to jump up. There we go. If we can get top 4 and just comfortably sit in the top 4, it will decrease my stress level dramatically. You just can't get past him, and he can't focus. Bruh. Come on, man. All right, he's in the zone. I think he's going to get past him this lap. He is not going to get past him this lap. Just parking it. He has just parked it. That's crazy. I theoretically can make it all the way to the end. You know what? I am going to try and make it all the way to the end. I would imagine that at least one of the cars in front of me is going to have to make a pit stop. So I am just going to extend. I don't know if you heard that through the mic, but I just punched myself in the face. Come on, guys. You're on... I was just... God. Bruh. Just plagued by bad luck. Let's just go through the race. There's no point in even bothering to try and finish it. This race is a lost cause. We were going to make it to the end. We had the right call. If LaRose comes in between now and the end of the race, we would have made the right strategy call. But now that he's not being pushed, he's not going to come in. Yeah. That is so unfortunate. He didn't come in, but we would have finished pretty comfortably in 5th. But instead, it's our second or third double DNF of the season. I can't remember. Morals in the hospital. Our drivers are fine. That's good. Anzolini. Yeah. That is just disgustingly bad. I couldn't even get the money for doing the extra pit stop. We're just so far back. That is so unfortunate. I am very frustrated. So frustrating. So frustrating. But at least we have the opportunity to build some new parts. And I think we will do some thinking between this episode and the next episode about whether that new part should be a new chassis or a new engine. I think we should try and pick up a new engine. That way both our drivers are at least on level playing fields with engine power. That's probably the difference between Wright and Bauer, is the fact that there's a 400 performance point gap between our number 1 car and our number 2 car. So I think that's where we're going to wind up putting our resources and our money. But we're going to have to wait and see. I'm going to do some thinking, weigh the pros and cons. But something's got to be done. And then next season, we're going to invest in our steering. For sure, we got to invest in our steering in the future. But I think that's where we're going to end today's video. Next time, we'll take on the Retorcido ring, the Spanish Grand Prix. That looks a lot like Catalunya. That is a handling and chassis nightmare of a track. Yeah, that'll be fun. Dry area and really hard to overtake. Engine performance is already down. That'll be a fun track. That'll be fun. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next Golden Lap video, where maybe we'll have a race where we actually finish